Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Seasons podcast. It is your host, Clouds P. I'm here with the Seasons cast. Boys, say wagwan.
What's up, geez? You good?
Hello.
How you lot feeling today?
Tired.
I'm really tired.
Viewers, listeners, I'm going to be honest with you lot. I am absolutely knackered. However,
Long week of football.
very long week of football. But we're still going to do bits. That's what we're here for. We're here to talk about football. So we're going to start off with the Premier League roundup. I'm going to go through the results. You lot are just going to talk to me a little bit about the game or whatever, any standout players, anything in particular. Cool? We ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so the first game, Adele,
Okay.
Man United versus Spurs,
But W's. We really rocking out here.
1-0. No Harry Kane.
It
happens.
It backs up what everyone else said about.
Yeah, I think Pep Guardiola was probably right.
Yeah.
Harry Kane
Kane
FC.
Harry Kane FC.
But then again, Spurs did have very good chances, and they played. Didn't they play Heung-min Son?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a guy.
How bad was Dele Alli though?
When
What happened to
this-
Dele Alli of last season? Why is he not here this season?
I don't know. I really
We've seen
don't know,
we've seen snippets of him.
Yeah.
It's not like like Ramsey after that wonder season. He went back to being Ramsey. If you
Yeah.
know what I mean. It's just like one game he's had a few good games and he's had quite a few bad. But you know what I mean. That's him developing. I'd say.
Yeah, because there was one chance where if he was to score that, and he would have scored it last season, the game would have changed. But Man United did secure the W. Well done.
Yeah.
These are the games you also need to win. It's not just a small team.
Quote Mourinho masterclass.
Not fun, once again.
Big up Mourinho though, shushing up everyone.
Martial coming off the bench, right?
Yeah,
Scoring a
came off the
goal.
bench. But you know what I had to say about that goal? Lukaku's flick on, yeah. Bro,
Are you sure it just wasn't his bad touch?
he can't have a bad touch.
I'd say that goal could have been stopped as well, though.
Yeah.
Like you saw the
Yeah,
Spurs
it hit off his
defenders.
shin.
Yeah, Spurs defenders' disbelief at the goal to each other. They're like, you can see them getting angry at one another.
Yeah.
So you can. I think that game had a draw written all over, but Man United took their one chance that they had. Spurs didn't.
It's crazy though. We can definitely see like a title challenge in United when you're playing regular, not amazing football, but
Just our
securing.
City rivals.
Exactly. So it's a bad time for them. But bouncing back from that loss to Huddersfield, 1-0 win, Martial coming off the bench. Adele, is Martial, a player that is better off the bench or in your starting lineup?
Off the bench.
Off the bench.
Ooh.
With his massive
Yeah.
price tag as well.
Yeah, no, but he's really young at the minute. The thing is with him, once he settles his off the pitch dramas, then he
What, his baby mum, yeah?
I told you something. Do not get these things broken. That's what I say. But this is what happens. He had a kid young, cheated on the baby mum. Yeah, the next thing.
Thought you lot best friends.
Yeah, then big up Melanie, no, but kind of pain in that. But once he sorts all that out and he stops giving away the peas on the kid, yeah, then we'll see real Martial, real gun.
Yeah. Man United 1-0 Spurs. Could have been a draw. I don't think Spurs could have won it.
No.
Maybe if Dele Alli was to score that opportunity, there was one or two opportunities. But however,
They're missing the presence.
yeah, I think, like someone in here already claimed, Harry Kane FC, Pep Guardiola was probably right. The team is centred that around Harry Kane and he does make the difference. However, going over to their neighbours, Manchester City, 3-2 to West Brom. Routine win.
But you can see where Man City can go wrong though.
Yeah.
They've got defensive frailties. As I said, I think I've said anyway. They're top heavy,
Yeah.
and they're like you can see that in the West Brom game, for example, they were quite comfy, but then West Brom, clawed back bits and bobs. And you can definitely see, a team, I don't know, a bigger team on their day could easily stroll past them, I think.
Possibly Napoli tonight. Can we see it?
Definitely not. But like a Chelsea, like if you put Chelsea up against Atletico, like that team,
Yeah.
or Mourinho on his day, like maybe even against Spurs, you never know, they might nick a win.
You know what amazes me the most about this Manchester City team is that goals come from every single angle. So imagine this week the goal scorers were Leroy Sané. He has been on the score sheet recently,
He's the man.
but whatever. Fernandinho got a goal.
Fernandinho's good though, because he's pretty defensive, or pretty defensive in that City team, for
Yeah.
example. But he's got the attacking aspect, which is what's his name, Guardiola likes, because he can defend as well as he can defend, but then go forward.
He's one of those players who are not amazing, but you need them on your team, innit? You need someone to.
You wouldn't have Match in that team as the guy who sits back because he doesn't have a good enough attacking presence. Whereas Fernandinho, he hasn't got a very good defensive. It's all right, but it's not.
Sometimes Brazilian comes out in him, innit?
Yeah, but then he's got the attacking, which obviously Guardiola, you see the love hearts in his eyes.
Yeah, and Sterling on the score sheet again. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he's like joint top goal scorer for the season at Man City.
Maybe so, but the thing with Sterling is his consistency.
It's like a Martial.
Yeah, no, I can't. Every game I look at Sterling, I just think to myself, what sort of Sterling am I going to get this game?
Yeah.
Like, is it the one that gets the 2 assists or a little cheeky goal at the end, or is it the one that completely flops? Like, only spaces with the passing.
Do you think he's doing enough to start at the moment?
Yeah, no, he's borderline for me.
Yeah. I think he is hit and miss, but like if you just play him.
I do think the Bernardo Silva competition has like pushed him up a notch, though. Knowing that there's a player of the quality of Silva.
Well, on paper, I think Bernardo Silva's better, but at the moment, Sterling's lethal. I think, as you said, hit and miss, but like it's more hit in my opinion.
Exactly.
And I think he's a rapid player.
Yeah. Adele's second favourite team, Stoke City.
Hey.
Securing a win against Watford, which I did not predict whatsoever.
I told you, you don't know what Stoke is turning up.
I said Watford comfortably last week, I remember. And I have to admit, I watched the game and I was surprised that Stoke turned up, like the good Stoke, which is, fair play to Mark Hughes. And your old boy scoring a goal, Darren Fletcher. Exactly, yeah. I was a fucking puke. Fletcher, how good was that goal?
I know.
Some real good goals this weekend. This weekend, just going off football,
Yeah.
Impressive shit. But no, it's a shame on Watford because Marco Silva.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him and home records are quite close together.
Yeah.
So them nicking a win is quite, it's good for Stoke because Watford, the way they're playing, that's teams they should be beating. Yeah, it was just, to be fair, I think at the end of the day, it was just a surprising defeat for Watford. We would have thought Watford would have carried on their good football and won the game, but Stoke City, like you said, you never know what Stoke City team you're going to get, and they turned up. They're literally a 10th place team.
Yeah, bang on in the middle of the table. 10, that's all you're getting. Yeah.
They 17 wins, 17 losses.
Something fucked up. Yeah.
With like -3 goal difference or some shit like. Liverpool winning 3-0 to Huddersfield Town. Sturridge on the score sheet, which is good to see.
It's nice seeing him back.
Maybe in the World Cup team, possibly. See, the thing is, all right. Let me talk about Sturridge for a bit. I really like Sturridge. I think he's an amazing player. He's obviously been hindered by injuries upon injuries upon injuries, and he hasn't bounced back.
That's my issue with him.
He jumps into the team, he scores a goal here, he maybe gets an assist there, but that's it. But for a player to be in that England squad, regardless of England being an amazing or shit team in your opinion, I'm guessing we're all like the shit side. Yeah. Sturridge should be playing in that team. All right, maybe he's got the competition from Harry Kane.
As a sub.
Yeah. But then you got like Vardy and that, and maybe Defoe and it's tough.
My personal thoughts on the England team should. Let's not get too strikers.
Yeah.
But like they should have 2 strikers.
Yeah.
And I'd put as a sub over Sturridge someone like, actually I can't even think of it off the top of my head to be honest with you, but like I thought there's someone I'd play over him always in that sub role. He ain't starting in my opinion.
Yeah.
But going back to the result anyway.
Yeah, 3-0.
I thought the shit Liverpool would rock up because Huddersfield. I mean, obviously they're doing quite well this season, but they just came off the Man United win. Quote a shit team. Yeah. And Liverpool are against like last season, something to Burnley, other people like West Ham. They have an issue with smaller teams. Yeah, it was a very comfortable win for them. Very comfortable. And I mean, Huddersfield, I think they'll be fine. So this result is a blip. It's an outlier. I think also for Liverpool fans, it's good to see Firmino scoring a goal. Gigi Wijnaldum got a goal as well. Yeah, that normal. A beauty. Another one. But the thing is, Klopp had said after Salah scored that penalty that took Egypt to the World Cup. He was like, yes, Salah's on penalties. Comes Premier League. It was a trash penalty. Do you know what I mean? So what, is he off penalties now, do you lot think? Or is he still going to be given the next one? Who's missed bare I can't remember what team it was, but someone, I think it was, what's his name? Wasn't it Philip Coutinho? Some big team had a big penalty take. Rooney. He missed quite a few in a row, but guess what? You keep him in it. They keep him on and, it happens. Yeah. You can't really, avoid that stuff.
next game, I thought it was going to be one of the more boring games. Crystal Palace 2, West Ham 2. Two really underperforming teams.
Well, how it works is Palace being Palace in the first half, and
Yeah.
West Ham being West Ham in the second half.
Do you know what?
It was it was exactly how you
Yeah.
expected it to go.
Both shit defence. It's just what it is. Like,
But listen, I'll tell listen.
leaking goals for fun.
When I saw Chicharito score, I was like, all right, cool. Maybe West Ham's going to run away with it. Then Andrew Ayew scored. Good goal as well. I was like, okay, yeah, it's definitely West Ham. Crystal Palace got never lost. Come second half, they get that penalty. Milovic or whatever it is.
Something.
Luka, his first name's Luka, let's call him Luka. Saw that pen. And then the boy, Zaha.
Well, he's dragged. If he gets injured, they're definitely fucked. They're fucked, in my opinion.
Do you think he has more of an impact than Benteke on that team?
Hands down. He is Palace.
Yeah, he's Mr. Palace, isn't it?
Because he was in the youth team and everything.
Probably. Adele?
Yeah.
Was he in the youth team?
Yeah, he started off there.
Yeah.
And so, he's Mr. Palace. And he literally fucking drags that team.
Loftus-Cheek got the assist for that last goal as well.
As shit as Palace have been, he has been incredible.
Yeah.
Like, you can watch little highlight reels.
Listen, Loftus-Cheek right now in that Chelsea squad, yeah.
Oh,
Needed. But yeah, Palace 2, West Ham 2. I don't even know what to say. Do you not want to say a little?
Hashtag shit defence.
Shit defence.
Arsenal 2, Swansea 1.
Swansea leading, it got, I think everyone was scratching their chin.
And plus, isn't Swansea's one of Arsenal's bogey teams, isn't it?
Normally.
Yeah.
From when Michu was it. Remember Michu doing bits? Oh my days.
Season of heaven.
And I think he's retired
Yeah,
now.
he was
Spanish
himself injured.
Yeah.
division. But no, when they went ahead, I always thought, oh, not again. Surely not. But they turned it around at least. And, I mean, I guess it's games they should be winning, really. So same old.
Abraham with the assist. Another Chelsea boy doing well.
Swansea are going to be in trouble for the majority of the season, but I do think they'll stay up.
Yeah.
From people like Tammy Abraham and the defence and what's his name? Is it Mawson?
Yeah.
I like Mawson a lot. He's like a Harry Maguire type.
Even Klukas came into the squad, did bits
His
as well.
goal was nice.
Yeah.
Through the legs.
Just a quick note on Arsenal. Kolasinac scored. That powerhouse.
He's
a beast.
He's impressive, isn't he?
Do you know what surprises me the most is how someone as big as he is, is just like athletically amazing. Like he's quick, he's obviously strong. Do you know he's actually good with the ball at his feet. It's impressive.
It looks like he's a bear for
I knew him from his Schalke, so I like watching German football.
Yeah.
And he was a baller there. But when Arsenal fans signed him on a free, they didn't really know who he was. But I was like, trust me, you've got yourself a beauty.
Gem, innit?
You've got a gem in there. I love him at Chelsea. Good competition for Alonso and a different style of play.
Yeah.
Both very good attackingly though. But yeah, no, he's raking in points in my fantasy team.
I wanted to draft him in. Again, Ramsey 50th goal for Arsenal. Arsene Wenger's 800th Premier League match. Mesut Ozil assisting again.
Come to United.
Is Arsenal on the rise?
No. No, because it hits January.
Yeah.
Alexis
this conversation again.
He signs away to City. Ozil comes to
We'll
United.
talk about it in January, innit?
But what I'm saying now is, Arsenal don't get excited.
Yeah, fair enough.
To be excited about it,
and the last game of the Saturday was Bournemouth against Chelsea. Chelsea are recording a 1-0 win away from home. Eden Hazard with a goal. Morata with the assist. Pass it over to you, Harry.
Alright, so as much as we won, and it's also a hard game because Bournemouth are good at home, you could see how shy we were in defence.
Yeah.
And, I mean, obviously we're recording this on a Wednesday night.
So we have seen what happened in the Champions League.
Diabolical game yesterday. But let me ignore that. But literally for the last couple of weeks, Chelsea defensively have been shite. Oh, I don't know what's going on, to be honest.
Yeah.
Something to do with either Conte's rotation.
That's what I think.
I think it's the rotation.
Yeah, I think it's the rotation.
There's a fucking issue with this team, and don't get me wrong, we didn't sign everyone who Conte wanted, but I feel the signings are adequate. Champions League should be comfortable, and losing to teams that are shit shouldn't happen. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But still. But yeah, you can see the defence have been shocking, and then obviously yesterday, as I said, let's not get into it. It's hit the fan basically.
Yeah.
But Morata, he missed a lot of chances, didn't he?
You know what it is, yeah?
He's going for little blips. The little injury he picked up. Missed one game. That little thing. I thought that's affected him slightly, but I don't care because he's got 9 appearances, 6 goals, and 3 assists. That's fucking great, man.
Yeah.
He could go
for someone that's just joined the
he
Premier
could
League.
do 15 appearances, 6 goals and 3 assists. I think that's 6 still.
Yeah.
He's brand new, but it's just this blip. You were seeing how poor he is actually
Yeah.
playing. But again, you know what I mean? It's a blip.
It kind of makes you miss Costa a bit as well, doesn't it? You know when you've got a
Costa's-
striker who's
Costa's-
not underperforming.
There's no football like Costa.
Yeah.
Name me some. I mean, you can get similar, but no one's Costa.
You know what it is with Costa as well? Like, everyone hates him until he's on your team.
Oh yeah, you and I have always said that
Yeah.
at school when people when we used to be at school and everyone used to say like, "Oh fuck Costa," but like, fam, you're on your team, yeah, you love him
Yeah.
because he gives 110% and he's an animal, and also he guarantees you 20 goals a year.
Yeah. Again, 1-0 win wasn't too impressive. They could have scored more goals though.
At least we won.
Yeah,
Let me take that.
That's what's most important. My biggest issue with the Chelsea team at the moment is I don't think Conte knows who his best defensive line is yet.
Basically, keep Gary Cahill out of that line. And you're fine.
Yeah,
That's my
and
opinion on it.
Put in where did Aspilicueta play last
He's been
night? Was that
playing-
right wing back or whatever?
he's
But
playing-
he's our best right centre back. Why not keep him there? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, no, let's not get to last night.
Yeah,
It's,
but
Willian needs to go. I love the man, but he needs to leave.
it's time.
Wow.
I know.
It's time.
I
It's
know, I
time.
finally said it.
I've been saying this
I
for
know
a while,
what's
innit?
in day.
I've never said that for my life. I love him for years. He's on my fucking 20. The year we won the year we won the title. He's
Yeah.
on my Chelsea top.
Yeah,
He has to fucking go.
yeah.
He is awful. Like capital A awful.
And we've given him enough games for him to change, innit?
But
And
honestly,
still, it doesn't. Nothing's
This
happening.
guy was my favourite player at the club. I want him out of the club.
Yeah.
He is dreadful, man. I don't know why he's vexing me so much. I
Yeah.
just look at him play as a sub and it's just.
You know what it is as well. It's the fact that we know how good he was, or how good he can be,
Well, the
innit?
game where he came on in the last 20 minutes,
Yeah,
we sourced it.
exactly.
Yeah, but where the fuck's that gone?
Yeah, but
Sunday's games.
let's leave Chelsea right now. We're both a bit heated, you know.
I know.
Let's.
Family, it gets me mad.
Loving this.
All right, like you said, Sunday games. Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Southampton 1.
South Coast Derby.
Decent game.
Yeah,
Stephen
really.
Davis scored first. Glenn Murray getting a goal. That's his third goal in 2 matches.
Well, Glenn Murray gets you goals.
Brilliant, isn't it? And maybe one of the most underrated signings of the season, Pascal Gross. Another assist.
He's a little gem, isn't he?
Yeah,
German league signing?
probably. I'm assuming so,
I
innit?
think so, yeah, I think so. That league's got some treats in it. If he's
Yeah.
from there, that league's got little treats for you, you know. Shitter teams, yeah. You sign that 1 or 2 people, they're your guys.
You know what it is as well, yeah. Once again, I'm going to bring it up. I did say Brighton was like one of the favourites to relegate. Another important point. Brilliant, isn't it?
They've got to pick them up though. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Come
Come January,
I'm
exactly.
gonna have my set free, but I'm still sticking to the original free.
Yeah,
How many points is it? I think if you can gain about 38 to
yeah.
about 40,
You get
that's
your
points.
saves. Yeah,
40 plus is normally the safety net those
Yeah.
teams aim for, so Palace are fucked.
yeah.
But teams like Brighton and stuff, if they can get this quick start out of the way, do you know what I mean? And they start fucking up later on, they're loving it.
Yeah, 100%. Southampton again, scoring a goal. They don't score a lot of goals, do they? That's just
No. Southampton again, they're a 12th place team.
12. So wait, you give Stoke 10th and you give Southampton 12th. I think they need to invest in a striker. Shane Long's probably having the worst season of his life.
Shane Long needs to help him get back to his form or get a new
Yeah,
striker.
and they had
Again,
who was the really good looking man they had up top? Pele.
Pele.
went to China.
Do you know what I mean? That
He
was
wasn't
brilliant.
Pele.
Fan, but he wasn't that good.
But he scored goals. Didn't he play with Long? Them two together.
Yeah.
Maybe look, that's what Long needs. Maybe Long needs a
Gabbiadini's
striker.
the guy, but I think Gabbiadini needs someone to supply
Yeah.
him. Because Gabbiadini last season, he got 5 and 6 or 6 and
He
6.
did
He had some
bits.
sick
Yeah.
record, man.
Bring back Ricky Lambert.
I don't know about that. Anyways, another game which holds a bit of significance. Claude Puel, first game for Leicester City, winning 2-0 over Everton.
Leicester for the title. It's happening again, I tell you.
Jamie Vardy in the score sheet. Damari Gray also getting a goal.
Whatever need to find themselves a manager quick, so if they don't want to keep this guy, and they need someone who cracks the fucking.
I have been hearing that Everton wanted Marco Silva at the club.
From what? Why did he leave Watford?
Yeah,
He's got
why-
a little
exactly,
project going. Do you know what I
exactly.
mean? Fuck Everton. They got more money and stuff,
Yeah.
but Watford's got a little project going. Also, he's got players like Richarlison,
Yeah.
Troy Deeney, standout players and that.
Yeah.
But fuck Everton. They need to.
Quickly, going over to Troy Deeney, what did you lot make of his antics on Joe Allen?
It was funny because they all went around. He'd fuck them all up by himself.
Yeah,
But it is disgusting. Like, when I saw
But
it,
that shouldn't be in the game.
like picking him up's fine. I think.
Yeah, but doing the face thing,
was, like,
yeah, like
too much. Like, why do that?
Yeah, I think it was a bit
He
too
was
much.
laughing in his face, like, "What the fuck are you gonna do?" Which is
Yeah.
you couldn't do anything to you.
Yeah.
This Bond's been pen. Like, come on. But like, the face digging was just uncalled for.
Yeah.
But the picking up thing, I thought was actually quite funny.
Because I remember when Yaya Toure must have done it to Lallana when Lallana was at Southampton.
Yeah.
Literally picked up Lallana and just. But yeah, Troy Deeney. Come on, man.
But
You're better than that.
He's that guy.
Yeah.
It's like Costa in a sense, causes an issue.
Yeah.
It's alright.
But yeah, going back to Everton quickly, another loss. They're just looking.
Get them in
like
a regional
mess.
manager, and I think it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Someone who'll be good there, someone like a Gus Hiddington.
Just someone that can
Someone that can steady the ship.
build.
Steady the ship, crack the whip, get the players going, end of the season, see what happens. Like, just as long as they finish 10th or something, they'll go. You know what I mean? They're going to finish mid-table soon.
Yeah. Then the final game on the Monday was Burnley against Newcastle. Burnley 1-0. Newcastle losing. I don't know what you lot want to talk about.
Don't talk about it. Just skip.
Yeah.
It was a win. For
Yeah,
Burnley.
Jeff Hendrick with the goal.
Congratulations. Like,
Yeah.
Newcastle were a bit meh.
Yeah. All right. So now that the Premier League's out of the way, we're going to talk about Mertens. He has been one of the standout players in the Serie A in recent seasons.
Yeah.
He, in my opinion, he was the best player last year. Napoli didn't win the league, however. They played amazing football. Mertens was at the epicenter of everything. And it recently, according to, what's his name, James Horncastle, BT Sport pundit and Serie A expert, has said that Dries Mertens has a €28 million release clause in his Napoli contract. Let's talk about this, yeah? We're talking about one of the better players in the Serie A, if not the best, arguable.
I'll let you go first.
Yeah.
Right.
How has a player of his quality been given a
I know
€28
the
million
facts
release
behind
clause?
But I'll let Adele go.
Right. One thing I've got to say is, right, he's shown his quality in the league. He's proven in that league.
Yeah.
Cool. He's shown it on the European stage.
Correct.
He's shown it on the international stage.
Very true.
So we're looking at a player now. At what was he? 28.
Okay, so there goes the first factor. He's 28 years of age. Yeah.
So he's, I'd say, just about leaving his peak. Is that the right phrase?
I don't know, innit? Because from what I'm seeing of Mertens, week in, week out.
Look at X, look at Y, look at Z, Z. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
But obviously,
I understand.
you can say that that's the age where players start declining.
Yeah. All right. It's fair to say, yeah.
Cool. So you're looking at a 28-year-old. Who in their right mind would invest in a 28-year-old who is going to probably end up decreasing in the next few seasons?
Yeah.
And who plays in the Serie A? Now, I'm not Serie A. There's top 5 leagues in the world, but
Yeah.
it's prominently known for its slow build-up and its slow, boring football.
And wasn't Mertens? Mertens was he did what 30 something goals. The last person to do that was Higuain, and then the person before him was. I'm gonna dare to say Maradona, innit? Do you know what I mean? So
Del Piero or someone like, come on.
I'm just saying him, innit?
Say a big
But
name, don't go that far back.
I don't know, innit? Mertens is one of the best players in Europe at the moment. When I found out about his ridiculously low release clause,
it does make you scratch your head. But
exactly.
As I'm about to go in.
Quickly, before I'm going to pass it over to Harry, Adele, he's got a 28 million release clause. Sanchez is on the brink of leaving Arsenal.
Okay.
Not going to sign a new contract. 30 million.
Fuck me.
30-year-old. So we can sort of see the correlation.
Yeah, no, we can. And there's one thing I've got to say though. Sanchez came over here and proved he can do it.
Yeah.
Andreas Martin do that?
I think
So
so.
what? Are you saying we can see him in Prem, maybe?
I can too, actually.
We probably end up seeing him at Stoke.
Do you know what? I put a tenner at him going to Stoke or some fucked up deal like that. Stoke got money, Every Premier League team's got money.
All right. Our Serie A expert, Harry McLaren. Go on, my friend.
So basically, it's all down to is it Andres Milik or what? Simon Milik. But when he busted his ACL, that basically forced Mertens into that strike position.
Exactly. For anyone that doesn't know, Mertens is predominantly a winger.
Yeah.
He played he played the majority of his career left wing. Like Harry said, Milik got injured, really bad injury. Mertens was forced up top.
An incredible striker. I'm a big fan of him when he was playing at Ajax.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was forced up front, and I think this is his second or third season of strike. I think second.
Yeah, let's say two to three seasons.
2 to 3 seasons, but basically, obviously, he's been packing in the goals.
Yeah.
And when they gave him his contract renewal, I think it was the other season, they kept it low as a thank you for him doing so well.
Exactly.
And so this is basically them saying to him, if a Real Madrid come or a Man United or an Arsenal, someone who's a top caliber,
you're free to leave.
You're kind of it's up to you, but you can go and have a dream. Before Napoli, I don't actually know who he was at, but I'm sure it wasn't impressive.
Yeah,
we don't have Belgian side.
I mean, but it was nothing special anyway. But he's doing so well right now. I think the club are kind of going, you know what? It's okay if someone pays it. You can go and see if you can impress elsewhere and win maybe a Champions League or something.
Yeah.
Which obviously Napoli. I mean, I like Napoli, but I'm not nowhere near that. But still.
Yeah, because I heard that it was a thank you for playing in that striker position
it's a bit
for
weird,
covering Milik.
Like when a club can, I don't think he'd actually leave if his price tag was higher. But like,
you know what it is as well. Yeah, I think Napoli are.
I'd fucking pay it.
Yeah, 100%. Do you know?
I didn't even think the Arsenal thing actually. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, if that's the third, I'd fucking go in January for him. If Sanchez stayed, I'd go for him. If Ozil stayed, I'd go for him.
Yeah.
What's
28 million to a Premier League team when Danny Drinkwater cost 30 something million? 30 million.
I've got something that changes the whole scenario. Dries Mertens is 30 years old.
Oh, so he's 30. Alright, but yeah, okay. Alright. Are you sure? Harry, can you
Yeah, I'm sure he's 28.
Alright.
No way.
But alright, still, going on 28 to 30, yeah? Isn't Sanchez 29, 30 as well?
Yeah.
And he's still doing bits. Why? Do you know what I mean? Why can't Mertens be the same thing?
I have to admit, you look at Ronaldo and players like that.
Messi's 30.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? I think once you got the sauce, you always have the sauce. You know what I mean?
No ketchup.
I won't lie, the Serie A is an easier league for the older guys, but look at the players in the Premier League over 30.
But he's still got it. Do you know, he's still quicker than like nearly everyone. He's still technically more able than nearly everyone. Do you know what I mean?
Starting line. Do you know what I mean? Don't matter how old he is then, but like still, you know, I don't know Chelsea, man.
Oh, bro, don't get me started because I'd help pay that 28 million. I'd give whatever's in my piggy bank. I'll give it.
It's £5.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but 28 million is ridiculous though. This does mean that we could potentially be seeing it.
PSV before he went to Napoli.
Yeah, that's it.
So there you go, a mediocre team.
Yeah,
he's been killing it regardless.
Is it fair to say that we won't be surprised if we see him at like a Stoke City or a Leicester City?
My honest opinion right now, I think he'll stay.
Yeah, I do as well.
Leave.
I do as well. Yeah.
But no, and if he goes, I think for his personal, why'd you leave? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For him, it's either staying at Napoli or going to a big fucking club.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, unless he goes to like a Real Madrid or, do you know what I mean?
I don't even think he'd trade Napoli for Arsenal personally.
I think he'd be stupid to.
Even a Liverpool type, like, you know, because Liverpool got the history.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
He'd go to a Man U, Real Madrid, PSG, Chelsea, you know.
Yeah.
Some big.
Yeah. So we did touch upon Milik. Does this mean that Milik is probably going to be back in that team soonish? He is still recovering.
He came back and got injured.
Yeah, he got injured again, exactly. But the thing is, that's another thing. Was it smart putting a 28 million release clause when your striker's always getting injured?
But no,
do you know what I mean?
They'll sign some dude called like Jacare in some next fucking Serie B team and turn him into the new Milik.
Yeah, and the thing is, Milik's like 23, 24. Do you know what I mean? He's still young. I'm assuming they want him to be their main striker.
He's the man because he's up there.
Yeah.
Sorry, he can be up there. Like he's the next Lewy.
Yeah.
Obviously, Lewy's still about, but you know what I'm trying to say. He's got that presence.
Yeah.
It's a shame about the injuries.
All right, so he obviously has this 28 million release clause. Only God knows how. Let's talk about the potential teams he's suited for. Who can we see Mertens playing for?
Well, so you can see like a PSG team.
PSG, that's a good shout.
Anyone.
That's a very good shout. And 28 million is nothing to them after spending 300 million in two players.
But player.
Exactly.
Playing right now, Liverpool.
Adele in your Man United squad, if you could see him there.
Maybe.
Maybe what?
As
so
as the left wing time.
Exactly. Where does that maybe come in? Left wing, up front, behind the striker.
Martial, Rashford issue.
Yeah. But Perisic, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
Scored again on the on the weekend. Monday he scored. Perisic in the Milan 2-1 win. But yeah, I did. You know what it is? When I found out about his release clause, I told these boys straight away. I was absolutely shocked. But anyways, amazing player. Small release clause. He might end up God knows where. I hope Sporting Lisbon put in a bid for him. 28 million. We can afford that now. But yeah, moving on. We're going to talk about Neymar. It has come out in the Catalonian Press that Neymar misses Barcelona. He misses the players. He misses the life he lived in Barcelona. He's not happy with Unai Emery and his methods. And he also doesn't enjoy living in Paris.
Do you know what that is, fam? That's the press trying to get the fucking people away from the fucking, independence movement, fam. That's them going, oh, that Neymar Don, yeah, he left, yeah, but he wants to come back. To get their minds off them having some issue of independence.
Yeah.
That's a load of shit, fam.
Yeah.
It's like the Morata stuff as well. It's all nonsense.
Yeah.
I can't believe that stuff.
Do you not think that...
Let's say it was true.
Yeah, alright, yeah, exactly. Hypothetically, Neymar hates Paris. He hates Unai Emery and his methods, whatever.
I can maybe see him disliking the methods, but like, he will definitely win the league.
Yeah.
So he's got that.
Yeah.
He's getting a dirty check.
Exactly.
And who's better? Right now, who would you say has got a better chance of going further, Barcelona or PSG?
Listen, after the football Barcelona were playing yesterday, I'm saying PSG. Because
going off yesterday, going off the whole
PSG.
Season.
PSG.
Yeah, I'd say PSG as well.
Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, if it is true.
Also, he's not moved like he's moved to. Let me just say Monaco, for example, where they've got one or two good players and then a lot of prodigies or like mediocre players. You move to PSG. Cavani is arguably the best striker in the world right now. You've got Di Maria, Draxler, all these incredible players, some of the best defenders in the world. Do you know what I mean? He's got top-notch players. Like most positions, nearly every position, they could match Barcelona.
Yeah.
Maybe two or three, maybe you could say.
Do you think he misses playing alongside Suarez and Messi? Do you think that's a major factor as well? Like, obviously, he's had problems with Cavani. Do you know what I mean? Like, they haven't seen eye to eye. Whereas, like, Messi would have given him the penalty. And do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but that's because he's, as I said last week, he's a cunt. I think he's good, but he's a dickhead.
Yeah.
And if I was Cavani, I'd break his legs. Like, I don't like. Yeah, I had a rant last week.
Do you know why I've got a little bit of head loss for this PSG team? All right, so everyone remembers when Ibrahimovic was playing for PSG. He was the star man. As soon as he left, I'm pretty sure the owner said to Cavani, as soon as he leaves, you'll become our main man. You'll be Mr. Paris,
I think that's
whatever,
in the
whatever.
striker sense, though, not the.
As overall, like, yeah.
Because they signed, they signed Ibra and Thiago from Milan.
Yeah.
I remember it was like a combination of like 40 million.
Yeah, it was dirt cheap as well.
At the time, though, I'm sure that was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether it was 2013, maybe? 2012?
Maybe 13. 12?
Yeah. Anyway, but that's dirt cheap at the time.
Yeah.
It's like, they were arguably the best two players in their positions at the time.
Yeah.
So that's their star man. Cavani, top 10 strikers in the world, but he's never going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, right now he's number one, I'd personally say, but he's never going to be that fixed. You know, that is the best striker in the world. Whereas Neymar is that Messi type. You know, he's the wow. That's what PSG are looking after to expand their brand and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm sure they said that, but they threw him out quite quickly.
Exactly.
Threw him under the bus.
So let's say it is true that Neymar doesn't like the whole Unai Emery, his methods, whatever. Does this put the manager in an awkward position? Because Emery didn't cost the club 200 million or whatever it was.
See, this is what
Who did you listen to in this situation?
As like Sir Alex Ferguson said,
it's a power struggle.
When the manager is not the highest paid person at the club, that's where issues begin.
Exactly.
Chelsea, that's probably an issue. Man United, probably not.
Probably not. Mourinho's probably.
Mourinho's
Well, maybe because De Gea said he'd only stay at the club if he earns as much as Pogba and Lukaku.
Yeah, but you know when like Mourinho could,
So what do we think Mourinho's clearing at the moment at United? What do you lot think his salary is?
I think it's just on his
Pep's on 15. I think he's on 13 or 12. He's up there.
Wow, could you imagine a manager earning those sums? That's
nothing these days.
I know, but as a manager, that's impressive.
It's nice. I think Conte's on 10, but still, and especially for a club like PSG where they're owned by a country, some illegal shit.
Yeah.
When players,
this will be a topic soon. We are going to talk about this whole situation.
Back to that Sir Alex Ferguson thing. It was David Beckham got a new contract. And I think it was the highest player at the club. So Alex Ferguson literally walked into the Glazers and said, "That's bullshit. Give me a new contract.
Yeah.
I need to have the money. You know what I mean? I need to show I'm the powerful man." Guess what they do? They gave him a contract.
Yeah.
That was worth more than Beckham's. And then Beckham got big-headed and left the club to Real Madrid. There you go. When clubs are run like that, like that, there's problems.
Yeah.
You see it all over.
But how bad is it that
no
money's
bigger than the team?
Exactly, but by the looks of it, money seems to rule everything. So what? Just because Adele might earn more than me, he's got more of a say. Do you know what I mean? That's so pathetic.
That's society, isn't it? It's an issue, and it's prevalent in football. But
Yeah.
It's definitely weird that club. I mean, I guess with managers, they can be more in and out the door.
Yeah.
Well, they are more in and out the door than players or some players. So you can see it from that sense. But if you're going for a longevity thing, like United had, then yeah, it just makes sense. Or you should have like a little scheme where, you know, first couple of years you're middle ground, but if you're here 3-4 years onwards, fuck me, you're top dollar.
Yeah. So, all right. So let's say Unai Emery does win the league.
Yeah.
Does
So if you fucking
quarters, semis, Champions League, possibly wins or goes to the final of their
forget the
cup, whatever. Does he stay in the job for another year?
Right. If he does not win the Champions League this year, I think he should go.
You know what it is? We're going to have a segment on this show where every bold statement that Adele has, we're going to have like do you know what I mean?
Maybe not win, but I kind of agree with it.
Right.
I kind of agree with it.
Right.
Adele's sitting up, by the way, so this can get deep.
He's moving closer to mine.
There's one thing I've got to say to you is, once you spent 220 million euros on a player, and then you spend another 150 on another.
Not yet. That's only at the end of
it's contracted.
Yeah.
You know, like they've got the check.
Yeah.
They have to wait till next season to cash it. That's the end.
Yeah. You know that check has like a date where you can cash in and stuff.
It's contracted
and
and binding. So one thing I've got to say is, once you've spent that sort of money and you've broken
countless records.
Yeah, countless records with your financial budget.
Yeah.
How is it justified that you don't deliver the Champions League trophy?
Yeah.
I agree, but not winning it outright, I'd say they need to get a final at least.
If they reach a final and they lose,
but you know how it can happen. Yeah. Like Chelsea went to Bayern Munich's home, Allianz Arena, and won.
beat
them.
Do you know what I mean? It's one of those ones.
Yeah.
But I agree. A final, he should be out of the fucking job. Because if he doesn't win, mate, I'd fucking send the assistant manager for the whole season to win the league and the cup. I would be like, I'm on holiday until the Champions League starts because I'm not fucking bothered because I could win that league. I could go there right now with my level 1 coaching badge and win the fucking league.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I do also think you do know, like, in a football club, you've got the manager, but the manager doesn't hold the training sessions.
Well, depending on who the manager is.
Okay.
Yeah. You got head coaches.
You got head coaches and that. So at the end of the day, he's the man that just chooses the best team.
But it's like Gareth Southgate. He's a great coach, but a shit manager.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So if we all play FIFA. We've got that PSG team. Do you know what I mean? It's not hard. And then if you see a guy underperforming 1 week, you replace him.
No, but just as well. But just watch the football and I can come up with a great tactic for that team.
Yeah.
Or how one player should be playing. If someone's underperforming, I'll get my own opinion on it. Don't get me wrong, it could be fucking. It's probably a load of shit.
Yeah.
But still, Emery's got the easiest job in the world in terms of in France.
Yeah.
If he doesn't win the double, was it triple? I think it's the double at least. Fuck me, he should leave. But the Champions League, I'm going to say final or semi-final, depending who they get.
Yeah.
Because obviously they've been quite convincing so far, but like the Bayern Munich 3-0, but that was Ancelotti having an absolute fucking mare.
Yeah.
Honest to God, if Ancelotti was in his A game, I think PSG might have won that, but like
it wouldn't have been.
It would have been a 1-0, 2-1 thing, or even a draw.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that would have been a romping, which it was. But yeah, I think that so far they've been quite lucky.
Yeah. So staying within the Unai Emery and Champions League topic, they do have 17 goals scored.
It's impressive.
0 conceded and won every game so far. So we'll see. But it all changes, isn't it?
See
like
how Jupp Heynckes sorts out. Bayern Munich in the next.
Exactly.
Isn't next week?
Next week. Next 2 weeks.
The next game week, they're playing Bayern Munich in the Allianz. So an interesting game.
Exactly.
Because I mean, I don't think Bayern Munich are fully back up yet, but you know they're better.
Yeah, and conceded against Celtic.
No, but Celtic at home.
I know. It's like a little fortress, isn't it?
I've been there.
Yeah.
Do you see Robin's face in the lineup?
Yeah.
Like, he was like, wow. Iniesta, guess what's the best stadium he's ever played at?
Yeah.
Celtic Park. Trust me. So I went to a fucking Europa League game, 3-3 into Milan.
Yeah.
The atmosphere, I've never matched that atmosphere in my life. I couldn't believe it. It's incredible. Trust me, that place is magic.
Yeah.
They beat fucking Barcelona 2-1, and they had 2 shots. Barcelona, and they beat them.
And like 80% possession or whatever.
See, that's that little ground pound.
Yeah.
It's magic.
It just shows you that your fans are your 12th man.
Yeah, 12th man, 100%.
The problem is with Scotland, that team's literally the only team.
Yeah.
Like besides that,
We've got Motherwell.
I think I say Rangers, Motherwell. You know.
Aberdeen, isn't Aberdeen like second place?
Aberdeen are like the new Rangers, but still, it don't matter.
Rangers lost their manager as well. Pedro Caixinha, Portuguese manager. Apparently, he was like one of the worst managers to ever.
No offense, but he's useless, man.
Yeah.
God.
But
that's how shit Rangers are.
Yeah.
Like they've got a lot of issues.
Yeah. It's crazy how we were talking about Neymar Then we went to Emery. Then we went to Celtic, and now we're
It
at
relates,
Rangers.
man. It relates.
But anyways, someone we know, maybe not quite well just yet. Chelsea's new striker Morata. He admits that he was longing the return to Italy. He said, "I never should have left Juventus." He was talking about going back to Real Madrid. It says here that the Spain international forward said he was treated like a kid when he returned to the Bernabeu after a successful spell with Juventus. So let's talk. Let's talk. Let me propose something.
Well, that stuff was all true. Well, you go first. You propose.
Yeah.
You
So
propose, you
this is
propose.
what I want to say. It was a loan, right? No. It was. They had a buyback clause.
They bought him.
Yeah. 30 million euros.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 million euros.
35, I think. But still.
Whatever. Yeah. So they activated it. Whatever. What happens if Morata was still at Juventus? This Chelsea move would never have happened.
Yeah.
He'd be peak.
Do you know what I mean? It would never have happened.
Conte would still be there.
I still think
No, he wouldn't.
he's suited to the Italian league.
Do you know what it is as well? Yeah. After seeing his recent performances, I don't know if it's gonna click with this guy.
Oh, don't, it's been too fucking.
I know, but you know, there's just some
I'm
players where you
hating
can
on
just
him.
see like.
Bro, but look at the stats. Slapping the table here. Look at the stats.
Yeah, I know.
9 games, 6 goals, 3 assists. He's having 2. I have to admit, they've been shit games.
Yeah.
But fuck me, Costa goes sick for half the season. Sorry, sick for a quarter, shit for a quarter, sick for a quarter, shit for a quarter.
Yeah.
At Chelsea, do you know what I mean? You just got to put up with it. He'll bounce back, and I think it's actually half the other. I mean, he misses chances. Don't get me wrong, but like, there's not. I thought the rest of the team aren't clicking too well right now as well. So obviously the Roma game, the whole team was abysmal.
Yeah.
You know, against who did we lose against a few weeks ago? Well, City and Palace, obviously.
City, Palace. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, you know, nothing to him, I feel. And also he was injured for one of those. But, you know, you don't jump too quickly. Also, all the stuff was taken out of context about Chelsea.
So obviously it was an interview to La Gazzetta dello Sport. He did say they treated me like a kid I was before. They treated me like the kid I was before the 2 seasons in Italy. He also said I arrived feeling like a boy. He's talking about in Italy, and I returned feeling like a true player. I should never have left Italy in Juve. He then went on to say, I really miss Italy. My wife would like to live in Spain. I'd like to live in Italy. Go on, Harry.
I'd say, well, the stuff regarding the Chelsea, well, I think if he's that's the issue of those like clubs like Real Madrid with the buyback stuff. They're gonna buy you back.
Yeah.
Like he's a good player. I just think Real Madrid were like, we want you to go from a 9 to a 10.
Yeah.
They did, and they thought, fuck it, we'll buy you back as our sub striker,
Yeah.
which obviously he's too good for that.
I thought when they brought him back, they were just going to use him as leeway to sell him on for more profit.
I did, and they didn't sell him for too much. We only after I don't know we don't know exactly.
We don't know the exact numbers, but it was like 50 something.
So it's
Yeah.
50 mil,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, it's profit, but it's not silly profit. You know what I mean? Like,
You know what it is as well, yeah? The Morata we saw at Juventus, he was unreal. He won the league, won the domestic cups, whatever. He went back to Real Madrid, coming off the bench, scoring goals.
he saved that bacon so many times.
Do you know what I mean? Again, I remember against Sporting Lisbon, like it was like the 90th minute. Ronaldo crosses it in. He's there to head off.
He was a super sub there.
Yeah.
But, you know,
So there is a statistic. It says here 27%. Alvaro Morata had the highest conversion rate of any striker to score 10 plus goals in the La Liga 16-17, scoring 15 goals from 55 shots. Ace.
That's what I'm saying at Chelsea. He's the man for that. He is. And the stuff with him was all taken out of context of his shit English. So like,
He did say that him and his wife have come to like a mutual standpoint and said that London was the best place for them to be.
and also, yeah, the papers one day were saying, oh, he wished he never left Juventus.
Yeah.
Not happy at Chelsea, and he was like, sorry, my shit English. Like, I stayed 10 years at Chelsea.
Yeah.
I think he's happy. He's just going through a rough patch. The team's going through an issue. It'll be interesting to see where we are in end of December.
You know what it is as well, like, alright, he cost 50 odd million, whatever. He now needs to bounce back. He's obviously receiving criticism, he's underperforming. This is where we see, like, truly if he's a good player or not. If he carries on his bad form, listen, Chelsea's gonna have to go in for another striker.
Mm-hmm. But then again, like Adele always tells us, Pogba, not my personal opinion, not very impressive in his first season, but it's Pogba.
Do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? He's doing quite well so far. He's not Juventus Pogba still, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
He's still, you know what I mean? He's worth a fuck ton, but he's still good. Do you know what I mean? And I think you see it on the internet as well, like people getting all a bit upset over two shocking games. Don't be wrong, poor, as I've said about 10,000 times already.
Yeah.
But still, ignore it. It happens. Do you know what I mean? People go through downforms. Don't matter.
Yeah.
He'll bounce back and get a hat-trick.
He also did say in his interview that in Spain, technique is dominant, in Italy, it's tactics. In England, the most relevant aspect is physical strength. He then went on to say the most difficult is Italy, organised teams and very good defenders. Do we agree with this?
Well, when Italy come out of Europe, into like Champions League, for example,
Yeah.
their defences tend to shake a bit, but I think that's more of a team issue. But normally, the best defenders in the world are from Italy. Like, I can name you 100 right now. Like,
Yeah.
And the best ever, in my opinion, Nesta or Maldini. Take your pick, but still, two of
Italians.
the best ever defenders, Italians.
Yeah.
And right now, Bonucci, Chiellini, Barzaghi, Regani's coming through at Juventus as well. You know what I mean? Romangoli at AC Milan, fantastic caliber player.
Yeah.
I just think they need to. There's more of these classy defenders that I like need to move into Europe.
Yeah.
So go to Germany, go to England, but the league defensively is top notch.
Yeah. So he did say that in England the most relevant aspect is physical strength. Do you think he's struggling with that aspect at the moment? Because there's been there's been situations where he's just on the floor, where you need him to be strong and quick. That's when he's not.
What was the game where he literally barged two people off the ball and ran 90 miles an hour and scored?
Probably Stoke.
Was that Stoke?
I think it was Stoke.
That was him.
Yeah.
Morata. That's what we need.
Yeah.
And I think we've seen it a lot, but it's just needs more development. So he's played in 3 different leagues and 3 different styles, so he's just slowly getting up to scratch.
Yeah.
Give him a season. That's what they always say, don't they?
Yeah. Adele. So United were in for Morata at the beginning of the transfer market. He did paint his hair red apparently.
Yeah, I heard that. That's so funny.
Yeah. Whatever.
I think that actually needs to be banned from football.
Let's say he did join United and he's performing the way he is under Mourinho.
Okay.
What do you think would be happening right now at the club?
He'd be frozen out the team.
Do you think he'd be out the team? Remember, you ain't got Lukaku at this point.
Yeah, I know. He'd be
Ibra's
frozen out.
still coming back.
And do you know what it is? With what he's done with Mkhitaryan, what he did with Lindelof, with all these sorts of players, what he does freeze them out a little bit. He makes sure that behind closed doors, that they are mentally prepared and mentally ready to be in this league. I don't know what Conte's done to him or how he's put an arm around him. I don't know what's going on there. But if he was at United, I don't think Morata would be starting at the minute.
Yeah. Do you think Chelsea are kind of just like shaking this man, shaking him, putting all the confidence in him? Do you think he should be isolated from the team for a bit?
Yeah.
Do you think Batshuayi should come in?
Yeah,
start up top?
Batshuayi should have been starting because he's had a year in this league. He knows what it's about.
Yeah, and he scored some important goals. Comes off the bench and scores. But then again, all right, we spoke about Martial coming off the bench and doing bits. You said that he's better off coming off the bench than he is starting. Do you not think Batshuayi's the same thing?
Yeah, no, Batshuayi is the same case, but I think in certain situations, I think he's got the hunger and he's got the desire at the minute to start.
Yeah, Morata at times does seem a bit lifeless, innit? He just seems like he's just cruising.
He's great. When I look at him, I just see boredom.
Yeah. Do you think he would have preferred the move to United instead of Chelsea?
I think he would have done, but my goodness, bullet dodged.
Oh wow, that's a bold statement. So you're saying 100% Lukaku over Morata?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Overall, Morata's low, bad form. I don't know if it has anything with him wanting to go back to Italy or whatever, but hopefully we see an improvement. We do need him back at the club, playing good football, but only time will tell. Alright, we're done with Morata.
Cool.
Because I'm fed up with him. Completely fed up. We're going to go over to under-17s. World Cup winners were England. Congratulations.
3 lions on a shirt.
For such a poor first team, their youth seems to be doing amazingly. The under-20s also managed the same feat. They did win the World Cup. Just a quick recap. This was their trajectory. In the group stage, they beat Chile 4-0, beat Mexico 3-2, beat Iraq 4-0. In the round of 16, they drew 0-0 to Japan, but won 5-3 on penalties. The quarterfinals was against the USA, 4-1 win. Semi-finals against Brazil, 3-1 win. And in the final, being 2-0 down to Spain, they turned it around and won 5-2. Very impressive. So obviously there is a lot of talent in the England ranks. Yes, we can all agree on this. So let's forget about that. They've won it. It's over and done with.
I'm sure we mentioned this before. 95% of those will become shit.
So this is what I want to talk about now. Yeah. So they're all obviously play for the top academies in
I hope
England.
not, obviously. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's nice to have a good, you know.
So all right. The overall question I want to ask you lot is their chance of getting into their first 11. So say for example the keeper in the semi-final was Curtis Anderson. He's a Man City player. Do you know what I mean? What's the chances of him getting into the first team? I'm gonna go through the team.
Please name that again.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what team he plays for and what you lot think his chances are. Right? Yeah. So this was the semi-final starting 11. Curtis Anderson, Manchester City.
He'll move to a team such as.
He was a product of Blackpool's academy, so you never know. He might end up playing for Blackpool.
He'll go to somewhere like Blackburn, Burnley, or something like that,
Yeah.
and become their first team goalie. He's not going to stay at City.
Yeah, he has impressed Pep Guardiola though, and spent some time with City's first team.
But they've got Edison. Don't they have Rooney as well? Out on loan.
Maybe,
And Bravo.
and yeah, Bravo.
3 fucking goalies, and then this kid. No offense to him. I personally think he should be. There's at least a second goalie.
Yeah.
If he's got good enough.
Yeah,
But you know, he's going to get bought by a medium team and become a good goalie from that.
yeah.
But we have to do it soon.
A player you might be familiar with, Steven Sessegnon, Ryan Sessegnon's brother. He's at Fulham. He probably, out of all these players, he might have the biggest chance of pushing into the first team, like his brother.
Well, what's interesting with him, he's not as hyped as his brother,
Yeah,
which is, I don't really understand it.
yeah.
They're both class. I think, is it Ryan's older, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah,
But yeah,
because
the
he
hype-
played in the under-20s World Cup.
Steven's not as hyped. Don't be wrong, they're both Fulham. If he carries it on, fuck me.
He has already made his first team debut as well. It was a League Cup game against Wickham.
So hopefully he can keep pushing on because Ryan's killing it in Fulham. Don't be wrong, you see the youth issues. I go see Fulham occasionally.
Yeah.
You see issues, but overall, you know that he's a special talent, and I hope Steven can get the potential people put on Ryan to him because obviously this England thing, he was a key aspect of the team, obviously.
The captain was Joel Latibeaudiere, Manchester City.
He's running French.
Oh, maybe. He has just signed his first professional contract with City this summer. With what? Danilo, Mendy, Walker, whatever. The under-21s. What's this guy's chances?
Same as the goal is.
Do you think?
You know what?
do you think
Anyone that comes through Man City's academy, they ain't staying.
Except for Foden.
yeah, Foden and Brahim Diaz, who's actually in today's team for the Champions League. He didn't play the Youth Cup game. Youth League game.
He's English.
No, he's Spanish.
But this is the thing with the whole City situation. The way, because the whole City football group and
Put Chelsea in there as well, please.
yeah,
Put
no,
Chelsea in there.
yeah, no, because the whole Chelsea situation and Chelsea started off this model is all these clubs have partner clubs. City has the City football group where they've got New York City in America,
Girona as well. A lot of the Manchester City boys are playing at
so
Girona
they've
in
got all
Spain.
these partner clubs, and when they can just send them out on loan.
I
and
think
just
that's
keep
fair.
that factory
I think
going.
that's fine to an extent.
Yeah.
But as you're probably about to say, it's a bit.
Yeah. Next player was Mark Guehi. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that correct. He's at Chelsea. He began playing for the Chelsea under-18s at 15 years of age and was part of their treble-winning squad last season.
All the stats behind the Chelsea players in the under-17 team were extremely impressive.
He was the captain as well in the under-17
Quite a
European
few
Championships.
Yeah, see.
But again, how do you get into that Chelsea team?
Well, now as a defender, I think you've got a good chance because we're always looking for a new John Terry, aren't we?
Yeah.
Supposedly you've got people such as what's his name, McEachran's brother, who's impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously as a midfielder, I love your chances
Yeah.
substantially.
Yeah.
Loftus-Cheek's been there for ages, and he might be doing a Chalobah maybe next season and going
Yeah.
get sold.
I hope not though, because we need that.
Oh,
We need
we
that
should
at the club.
get fucking Chalobah.
Yeah, same.
But you know,
Yeah.
you
And
hope. But I hope he does well. But you know, you got to again. He's either doing he's doing one like the goalie and the other centre back.
yeah.
Going to a medium team and making his career there, and then Chelsea buy back 40.
Yeah, exactly. Another Chelsea boy, Jonathan Panzo. Probably the same as his counterpart. We then go on to Sean Oakley Booth, Tottenham Hotspur. He has caught the eye of Mauricio Pochettino for his calm and strength on the ball. He joined the first team squad in their pre-season tour, and he made his first team debut in a League Cup match against Burnley. So he's already in that team. Do you know what I mean? And we have seen players like Harry Winks. He's now playing quite a bit. Do you know what I mean? Does that give like Tottenham youth players a little bit of hope?
If I was a Tottenham youth player, I'd be very fucking hopeful because
And Pochettino is someone that appreciates
kind
youth,
of
innit?
Dele Alli,
Yeah.
kind of Harry Kane.
Yeah, Harry Kane. Yeah,
Harry Kane. Danny no. Yeah.
maybe. maybe
But
Danny Rose.
there's a lot of players.
Yeah.
Winks as well. You know, they've got that really high-rated Edwards guy
Yeah.
in the under-20s or whatever.
Yeah,
You know, youth for youth, they are. Onuma,
yeah.
loads of these guys, they are class, man. Makes the future of England go Tottenham. Not Tottenham.
Marcus Rashford at Tottenham. Adele.
You know what? This is what I said, man.
Yeah.
Marcus Rashford.
He'd be the best left winger in the world, fam.
Yeah.
He'd fuck Messi, fuck
Ballon d'Ors.
Ronaldo, he'd win it.
Yeah. George McEachran, Chelsea boy, left-footed attacking player, signed his first professional contract with Chelsea on his 17th birthday. Younger brother of ex-Chelsea midfielder Josh McEachran,
Josh was unfortunately let down
now at Brentford.
in terms of the Chelsea standards.
Yeah.
Because they thought he literally was the new John Terry.
Yeah.
New Frank Lampard.
Frank Lampard, yeah.
So his brother. It'll be interesting to see if he follows suit and
Yeah.
which way is he going to go.
He played every game of the Euros in the summer,
Stand-up player.
so he's obviously like amazing. But you know, it is like you lot said, Chelsea and Man City. Yeah, we just don't know. The player you mentioned, Phil Foden, Man City boy,
He is.
highly rated by Guardiola,
He's better than most. He's like a level above most of the others, I'd say.
and Glenn Hoddle did praise his performances in
He
India,
got the player of the tournament.
and we've seen it. Like if you YouTube this guy, Phil Foden, you can see this guy does
Yeah,
bits.
he's full potential criminal.
I don't know. I just know he's bloody amazing. But I do think out of all the players that play for Man City that were in this
I was going to say
England
he's
setup,
the one that
yeah.
I think can make it.
And obviously there is Brahim Diaz, but he's
But
not
that
English.
literally is on the terms of, for example, like David Silva getting too old and retiring or leaving,
Yeah.
and then Guardiola seeing like him taking, just giving him a chance and impressing and becoming that
Yeah.
sub or impressive starter. But that's like all down to how he does it.
A bit of a different one. Morgan Gibbs White, Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Okay.
Oh,
Does he have more of a chance than his teammates?
Well, not really, because they've been signing. They've got Yota, all these.
Yeah, the
fucking
Portuguese
players.
guys, isn't it?
Wolves are moving. Wolves should get promoted.
Yeah.
They're moving mad.
He did make his first team debut last January though, and then he has since made 12 more appearances, 7 in the Championship, and possesses excellent movement on and off the ball. He scored in England's quarter-final win over USA.
I mean,
So regardless of playing for Man United, Chelsea or City or whatever,
I'm glad you got a few players from like Fulham and Wolves
Yeah.
in there, because obviously that shows
Just shows
they
that-
have a lot. In theory, they have a better chance of becoming top notch,
yeah,
and then they'll move on to like a big team in that sense.
yeah. We then go on to Callum Hudson-Odoi, another Chelsea boy. He was 16 years of age. He's also eligible to play for Ghana. Maybe a better choice for him.
Take fucking Ghana.
Yes. The Black Stars.
Take the Black Stars.
Scored in the final of the European Championships. He also began playing for Chelsea at under 8. He was 15 when he began playing at the under 18 level. Crucial in the FA
So
Youth
you
Cup
look at that
win.
team, right? They're all full of City and Chelsea players. Only Foden will make it. At staying at that club,
Yeah.
I say though. I hope these players, like if I was talented, like
Yeah.
really talented at football, and I was at Chelsea, I'd play there for a couple seasons.
And they look for a move.
And if I was literally I was like at least sub-worthy of the first team, and I wasn't getting chances, I'd be like, fuck this, I'm out. I'd
Yeah,
actually hand in a transfer request. You'd hope these players have that mentality. Like
yeah,
someone like Dujon Sterling, oh my god, so what good. Rated at Chelsea, I hope he leaves if he isn't getting enough chances
yeah,
in the few years to come, because it's like I want to see English talent prevail
yeah.
or come through at Chelsea, for example.
And probably the biggest standout player in the World Cup was Ryan Brewster, London-born striker.
He's a little goal machine, isn't he?
Followed up his hat-trick in the quarter-final with a matching display in the semi-final against Brazil. He moved to Liverpool from Chelsea at the age of 15 and currently plays in an under-23 team. Klopp is an admirer of the young goalscorer with an excellent left foot.
Well, they've been
Good
done.
move, Chelsea from Liverpool. We have seen Solanke do
Yeah,
the same
I'm saying
thing.
They've done it with Solanke again, so they'll see what they're doing.
Yeah.
It'd be,
Do you not think Liverpool's a better choice for younger players?
to an extent, yeah,
Yeah?
because they don't really have an out-and-out striker, do they?
No.
Firmino's
They
a
are,
false
they
nine.
are they are all about youth though.
Origi went to Wolfsburg. So if you're in the Premier League, Tottenham or Liverpool, you have, I'd say, a very good chance. Like Alex, is it the Arnold guy, right back,
Who's that for?
Liverpool?
Oh, yeah.
What's his
Yeah,
name?
Alexander Arnold. Yeah.
Oh,
And also the
class.
right back for Spurs, what's it? Walter Peters as well. He was in the under 20 World
Everton
Cup.
as well, great youth.
Yeah.
Tom Davis, my God, I love you.
Yeah. So do you know what I mean? Like, what does this say about like England's youth team setup?
Well, under 20, basically, all the way up to, well, they won everything under the youth team.
Yeah.
Up until the under 21, it's all fantastic. And then there's a disconnect.
Yeah, where's the Yeah, why is there a
It's
disconnect?
between under 21s and first team. There's a disconnect there.
Yeah.
Right. And one thing I've got to say is the introduction of St George's Park helping?
You think it helps?
Yeah, I think it helps.
Sorry. But yeah, in terms of no, I've been there. Oh, fucking, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's impressive as fuck.
Yeah.
5-star hotel and shit, like Barcelona, go there for training. Like, people come to England to train.
Yeah.
When the weather's okay. Like, but Barcelona go there to train because it's such a great facility. However, there's an issue between the coming out of St George's Park under 21s, or let's say they're 21, and going into making that step up for the Premier League anyway. Because that's the issue.
Yeah.
Premier League's the best league in the world, but all the players are foreign. They're not actually.
So does that mean the only reason why the Premier League is the best team in the world is because they have the best foreign talent in their league?
Yeah. Name me a top, besides Harry Kane and Dele Alli and maybe one or two others, name me a top English talent up there with the best players in the Premier League. No one.
I don't know.
Fucking no one. Literally.
That's another discussion for another day.
It fucking is.
Yeah.
I like the Premier League, but fuck me, when it comes to youth, like English-born players, Scottish, blah, 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 it's shit. Like, look at Italy, Spain, Germany.
Yeah.
Fantastic youth players, and they fill the teams.
Yeah.
Like, fuck me.
You know what it is, yeah? We're obviously speaking on the chance of these players getting into their club's first 11s. But what's the chance of them getting into their England team? Because, like, do you not remember there was an article in a newspaper, and it was like they thought they thought like England's future at the time was going to be like Scott Sinclair
that one with that guy from Man City who literally was supposed to be the new like Rooney or something.
Exactly.
Like, now he broke. Fucking.
So I'm assuming at the time they were probably the best English youth. Yeah, correct. These are the best English youth
now.
But
so what's going to happen in the future? Are they going to go into the first team?
So it's about how you manage it.
No, but the best English youth now, there's loads of them.
Yeah.
And there's loads of different levels.
Yeah.
Back then it was literally like another 21 team.
Yeah.
It was like one golden generation.
You know the names of these youth players now. Back then I didn't.
Yeah.
Don't remember when I was younger, but still,
yeah.
I didn't know them.
Yeah, no, to be fair, like these under 17 players, they're becoming more of household names now. But let's go on to the under 20s, for example. Walter Peters, Ademola Lookman, Solanke, Calvert-Lewin. Do you know what I mean? The boy that plays for Everton, the blonde kid, the good one. Oh my, centre mid.
Tom Davis.
I
said his name 5 minutes ago.
I had him there. Tom Davis. Do you know what I mean? Like these are.
Yeah, but Tom Davis is doing it.
Onuma.
Tom Davis is starting for Everton.
Yeah.
Normally, Solanke should have been starting for a team already.
Yeah.
Because his wasn't it 47 goals for Chelsea in
Fine,
50 games. Something.
Yeah.
And guess what? He ain't starting.
Yeah.
Abraham's better than him. Abraham actually is, but still, he should be playing first team football, and he wasn't.
Yeah.
A lot of those players who are supposing Tom Davis
Ryan Sessegnon.
He's actually he's another one who's getting the games. Suppose if you're comparing him to Tom Davis and you tell me this person's better than Tom Davis, why isn't he playing football then?
Yeah.
He's obviously not.
Yeah.
Everton's not a shit side.
Yeah.
I mean, right now they are, but normally they're up there.
Exactly.
And look at Tom Davis. He's playing ball
Yeah.
Tom Davis is like hopefully the epitome of English youth football to come.
Yeah.
Because he's wonderful.
100%. I think all in all, we're all just waiting to see what's going to happen, innit? Like, we don't know if any of these players are going to fulfill this potential. We might see all of them fulfilling their potential and being first-team starters.
It's going to be another England thing where fantastic individuals,
no collective.
Shit as a team.
Yeah.
It's like fucking our secondary school football team. Do you know what I mean? It always fucking happens.
Yeah. But, yeah. Well done on England, though. Under 17 World Cup winners, under 20 World Cup winners. There's obviously talent there. Only time will tell. All right, so we're nearing the end. We're going to go through the weekend fixtures of the Premier League. Same again like last week. I want you lot to just tell me what you lot think the result's going to be. Are we cool with that?
Yes, as usual.
All right. First game on the Saturday, 12:30 kickoff, Stoke versus Leicester. What's your Stoke team going to be like?
Turning up.
Stoke, hold this L.
Yeah? Another victory for Claude Puel?
Yeah.
Draw?
Yeah, draw.
Results?
1-0 Leicester.
1-0 Leicester.
1-1.
1-1.
Darren Fletcher won the goal.
Again.
No, it'd be Shaqiri or someone.
All right. Huddersfield, West Brom.
That's actually quite a hard one to pick.
Yeah.
1-0 Huddersfield.
It just sounds like a boring game to
0-0.
me. 0-0, yeah. I'd probably say a 0-0 as well.
From a defensive, but Huddersfield, I don't know, they're good, but they're not.
Bournemouth away to Newcastle. Newcastle playing at home. I do think Newcastle can bounce back and get that win.
2-0 Newcastle.
Okay.
Right.
Bournemouth need the win though.
Yeah, they rallied themselves. I don't know. I think enough. 2-1 Newcastle.
Okay.
I think
Another L for Bournemouth.
Benitez will.
Yeah.
Benitez is good.
All right. Another game. Not a lot of interest. Southampton Burnley. 1-0 Southampton. Or 1-1 maybe because Burnley tend to score goals.
1-1.
1-1. Yeah.
It's gonna
Adele.
be a boring weekend, I think. I hope not. I like to watch match of the day with loads of goals. Like it excites me.
A game which may be a bit more lively. Swansea Brighton.
Yeah.
Swansea conceding quite a few goals. Brighton seemingly scoring goals. Glenn Murray
2-0 Swansea.
Yeah, okay. Brighton.
Tammy. Literally Tammy.
Fair enough.
1-1.
1-1 again. So you lot are just predicting draws all this weekend.
I think it's just shit fixtures on Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday's peak.
Getting there. We're getting there.
Sunday's giving me heart palpitations.
5:30 kickoff live on BT Sport. BT sponsor us. West Ham, Liverpool.
20-0 Liverpool.
What? You know what it is, yeah? I'm going to say it. West Ham's going to beat Liverpool.
Bold.
I'm going to say it, and it's going to be 2-1 West Ham.
It is Liverpool, though, isn't it?
2-1 Liverpool.
All right. No one's going to agree with me.
2-0 Liverpool.
Fair enough. Super Sunday.
This is the superest Sunday ever.
Biggest
It's
Super Sunday.
It's incredible.
Hold on. Not your turn yet. Spurs, Crystal Palace.
4-0.
Midday kickoff. You think,
4-0.
what, at Wembley? You think Spurs are going to score 4 goals against Palace?
2-0 Spurs.
I think it'll be slaughter.
All right.
I hope so for my fantasy.
Who's scoring the goals for Spurs? Do you think Harry Kane's on the score sheet again? He is playing against Real
Eriksen
Madrid
gets all
tonight.
4 for my fantasy. No, if Harry Kane starts, which he should.
Yeah, he's starting against Real Madrid tonight, so...
Oh shit, okay, yeah, he'll start then. Yeah, he'll get like 1 or 2 at least.
You know what it is, yeah? I think Zaha's going to be on the score sheet somehow. I think he'll get a goal. I do think Spurs are going to win, but I think Zaha will score a goal. Alright. Arsenal fans are probably dreading this. Man City, Arsenal. At the Etihad.
Aren't Arsenal a bit of a bogey team for City in general though?
Yes, but the way this City team's performing, boy, I'm saying it's going to be like 5-2 or some shit like that.
I don't even know.
2-1 City.
Okay, so maybe it's not going to be that lively then.
Actually, I have no clue.
No? Okay.
3-1 City.
3-1
I'm just
City.
gonna go something
So what
random.
happened to Arsenal being a bogey team? You don't think they're going to get a result?
But I know, but as saying is like Arsenal are a
Arsenal
bit.
fan TV's going to be juicy.
Yeah, exactly.
What happens if they win though?
No,
We're winning
the Champions League. We're winning the quadruple.
Alright, boys. Chelsea, Man United.
Biggest game of the weekend.
4:30.
The England derby, basically.
If Chelsea win, do they not equal Man United on points?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes it a little bit more juicy.
Well,
Adele, hold on, Harry. Adele, what's your predictions?
0-0.
fair. No.
You know what? I'm not going to disagree with him. That may be very likely.
I'm gonna agree with that, but it could go
Who do you think is more favourites to win? If anyone had to win, like if someone had to win, who do you
right
think?
this second.
Yeah.
Like, right now.
Chelsea.
You okay?
Shut up, Adele.
You okay?
Chelsea.
This is why we need to create a segment where we just get all of Adele's bold statements.
What do you
and
think about this? Well, you're right. Fuck me.
No, Chelsea. The reason I say the game is more important for
We
Chelsea.
lost to fucking Roma 3-0.
Yeah,
I just say for that.
That's what I
And
mean.
Mourinho bus company's going to be in full force. You think Mourinho's going to lose to Chelsea? All right, fair enough. It might be at Stamford Bridge, but
0-0 because Mourinho against big teams parks a bus.
especially against
and
his old
he
Chelsea
hopes
team.
that when he gets a chance, they bury it.
Yeah.
Like, so Tottenham, perfect example.
Yeah.
Chelsea are in a fucking mare right now. So if Man United win 4-3,
You wouldn't be surprised.
3-4-0, I wouldn't be surprised. If Conte somehow does a Conte and it's fixed it within 3 days, 4 days, and my God, what a legend. But I don't personally see it happening. But it'd be an interesting game because I think that this is a make or break bit for Chelsea, and that will make Conte be like, all right, cool, I need to fucking overhaul what's going on here.
Yeah.
This is not going right. But for Mourinho, it's like we need to keep tabs on City because they're kind of running away slightly. They're 5 points clear.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
There are quite a few
And
points.
Chelsea's like 13
Forget
points.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
But Man United for them, it's a big team. So a draw for them is actually success in a sense.
Yeah.
But
Do you think it's a success for Chelsea if they get a draw against United?
The way we fucking played this week, yeah.
Fuck, you know.
If we play well, I'll say. If we play well and we get a draw, I'll be like, okay, great.
Yeah.
If we play shit and get a draw, I'll be like, well, there's still issues.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, 0-0. I think it's going to be a close game because how Mourinho normally approaches these games.
You know what? I'm going to say it. Chelsea Stamford Bridge, they're going to nick it 1-0.
Well,
Goal scorer, yeah.
I wanted to, but Conne's a bit.
Goal scorer is going to be like.
We've lost more home games on him than away. How about that one?
That's crazy.
Mad, isn't it?
That's crazy. I didn't know that. But
Nuts. Shouldn't be like that.
yeah.
I love home. We lose at home for 4 years
Yeah.
at one point. But
And the last game, Everton Watford. Do you not expect Watford to bounce back?
Draw. Because Everton are shit, but Watford.
1-0 Watford.
You feel like they're nick it?
So you think Everton's going to get another? Do you not actually think Everton will lose again?
It's either a draw or an Everton loss because Everton need a new manager.
Yeah.
Fuck this Unsworth guy. No offense to the guy, but he ain't whipping.
The state Everton are in, they need someone ASAP in it.
That team is easy.
Listen, they might as well dish out the peas for bloody Carlo Ancelotti. He says he doesn't want to come middle of the season, but boy.
No, you ain't. They need to go. They need to do a Chelsea and bring in Gus Hiddink. Please,
Yeah,
just
that's a good
rescue
shout.
our season.
Yeah.
But he's got a lot of the season to go, so
Yeah.
technically it's a good signing for them. But
All right, boys.
good weekend of football.
We're at the end of the show. Any last words?
Follow us on the Twitter at Seasons Pod.
Correct.
Seasons Podcast.
Correct.
Another week we out. Boom.
Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you again next week. Peace.